Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning and reach for your phone. A salary notification appears on your screen. You smile. Your hard work has paid off. You get out of bed feeling relieved because your payday has arrived. But before the day is over, your mortgage payment has left your account. Your council tax has gone. Your energy bill has gone. Your car finance payment has gone. Your insurance payment has gone. Your subscriptions have gone. Your phone bills have gone. And after everything has been deducted, you look at your balance and wonder, where did all my money go? Now imagine something even more serious. What if that salary never arrived next month? What if your company announced redundancies? What if your contract ended unexpectedly? What if your industry was disrupted by technologies? What if your health prevented you from working for a period of time? Would your current lifestyle survive? Would your savings be enough? Would your family be okay? For millions of people, these are no longer hypothetical questions. These are real concerns, and that is why I believe one of the biggest financial lessons of 2026 is this: one income is no longer enough. Welcome back to Think Wisely Abroad. If you're new here, this channel is about helping immigrants and working families think wisely about their finances, careers, opportunities, and future. Today, we're going to discuss why so many people are feeling financially trapped despite earning what appears to be a decent salary. We'll look at the economic realities that are changing the way people live. We'll also examine why immigrants often feel this pressure more intensely. And most importantly, we'll discuss practical steps you can take to protect yourself and your family. Because this video is not about fear, it's about preparation, it's about building options, and it's about understanding the world as it is, not as it used to be. Let me start with a simple question. How many people do you know who earn significantly more than they did 5 or 10 years ago? Now ask yourself another question. How many of those same people feel financially secure? For many people, the answer is surprising. Despite earning more money than ever before, they feel more financially vulnerable than ever before. Why, one may ask? It's because while incomes have increased, expenses have increased too. Housing costs have risen, food costs have risen, transportation costs is not left out. Childcare costs is out of the roof. Insurance costs have risen, and every living expenses continue to consume a larger portion of household income. The result is that many people are running faster just to stay in the same place. Ever heard of that saying? The rat race. This is especially noticeable in developed countries. Many people who would traditionally be considered middle income earners now find themselves struggling to build meaningful savings. And that's where the problem begins. When your entire lifestyle depends on one source of income, any disruption can create immediate stress. Think about that wisely and carefully. The issue isn't necessarily how much money you earn. The issue is how dependent you are on that income continuing uninterrupted. Many people have unknowingly built a financial system that works if everything goes according to plan. The salary arrives, the bills get paid, the family continues as normal, month after month, year after year. But life rarely follows a perfect plan. Companies restructure, projects end, contracts change or expire, markets change, technology evolves, unexpected events happen. And when they do, many people suddenly realize that they have no backup plan. This brings us to one of the biggest financial traps of modern lifestyle. Lifestyle inflation happens when your expenses increases every time your income increases. You receive a pay rise. Once you receive a pay rise, you move to a bigger house. You buy a more expensive car. You upgrade your phone. You take on additional commitments. You improve your lifestyle simply because of an increase in paycheck. None of these things are necessarily bad. That's not what I mean. That's not what I'm saying. The problem occurs when every increase in income is immediately matched by an increase in spending. Instead of building wealth, you're simply building a more expensive lifestyle. And a more expensive life requires a larger income to sustain it. Many people earning 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, or more per year are discovering this reality. From the outside, they appear successful. They have a nice home, a reliable vehicle. They book family holidays abroad, maybe. They register their words into very good schools. But behind the scenes, they may be living from one payday to the next. Not because they are irresponsible, but because the cost of maintaining that lifestyle has become enormous. Now, let's talk about job security. For many years, people believed that working hard and staying loyal to an employer would provide stability. And to some extent, that was true. But today's world is changing. Businesses are constantly adapting, industries are evolving, financial intelligence is transforming the workplace. Automation is eliminating certain tasks. Global competition is increasing, and organizations are under pressure to reduce costs. This means that excellent employees can still lose their jobs through no fault of their own. Your performance may be outstanding. Your work ethic may be exceptional. You may be highly respected by your colleagues. Yet, circumstances beyond your control can still affect your employment. That is why relying entirely on one employer has become increasingly risky. The question is no longer, will my employer always need me? The better question is, what happens if they don't. Now, let's discuss immigrants specifically. Many immigrants face additional pressure that local workers in any country where you find yourself may not fully understand. In many cases, immigrants are supporting two households, one in the country where they currently live and another in the country they came from. They may be helping parents, supporting siblings, paying school fees, contributing towards building projects, funding medical expenses, or assisting relatives during difficult times. These responsibilities come from a place of love and duty, but they can also make it harder to build financial resilience. Imagine carrying financial demands of two different economies on one income. That is the reality for many immigrants. And it creates enormous pressure. There is another challenge many people don't discuss openly. Social media has made it easy to compare ourselves with others. We see people buying homes, taking holidays, driving expensive vehicles, launching businesses, and enjoying lifestyles that appear very, very luxurious and successful. What we don't always see is the debt, the stress, the financial pressures, the sacrifices happening behind the scenes. Sometimes people are trying so hard to look successful that they forget to become financially secure. There is a big difference between looking wealthy and actually being wealthy. Looking wealthy often requires spending money. Building wealth usually requires keeping and investing money. The two are not always the same. So, what is the solution? The solution isn't panic. No, that's not what it is about at all. The solution isn't working yourself into exhaustion. The solution is building options. Options create security. Options create freedom. Options reduce stress. The first option is developing valuable skills. The more valuable your skills become, the more opportunities become available to you. The second option is building an emergency fund that can never be overemphasized. Even a few months of expenses saved can dramatically reduce financial pressure during difficult times. I've actually witnessed and experienced that. I've gotten testimonies from several people. The third option is creating additional income streams. I already have treated this in my other video, why immigrants need a backup plan. You can go through my channel, to see and watch that in full. To recap, additional income streams could be a side business, a consulting service, investments, rental income, freelance work, or another source of income that doesn't depend entirely on your main employer. The fourth option is reducing unnecessary liabilities. Many people focus on increasing income, but sometimes reducing expenses can be equally powerful. Yes, because when you reduce unnecessary expenses, that can actually help in a great way. The less money required to sustain your lifestyle, the more resilient you become. The fifth option is investing in your long term future, whether through education, professional development, business ownership, or investments. The goal is to create opportunities that extend beyond your monthly salary. Because ultimately, Financial security this year and beyond will not be about earning the highest income. It's going to be about having the greatest flexibility. The people who will thrive in the years ahead may not necessarily be the highest earners. There will be the people with options, the people with savings, the people with multiple skills, the people with backup plans, the people who are prepared for change, and people who understand that relying on one income alone has become increasingly risky. Before I end this conversation, I want you to think about one question. If your main source of income stopped tomorrow, how long could you comfortably maintain your current lifestyle? A week? A month? 3 months? A year? Your answer to that question may reveal more about your financial security than your salary ever will. If this message has given you something to think about, let me know in the comments. Do you believe that one income is still enough in 2026, or do you think everyone should be working towards creating additional source of income? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share with someone who needs to hear this message. Until next time, this is Think Wisely Abroad, reminding you to think wisely, plan ahead, and build a future that gives you choices rather than limitations. Thank you for watching.